fast forward to the Home Depot Center. We're driving up to park. Steve's walking probably to give somebody passes. And I told my mom, I'm like, that is Steve Astephen. I really want him to represent me. Can you go talk to him? And this was like the first moment.
This is why mom's really a boss.
Yeah, this is why this was the first moment where I felt really nervous to do something on my own. And she's like, if you want him to represent you, you go ask him. And so I jumped out of the car, super nervous, like, Mr. Astephen, I'm Ryan. He's like, I know who you are. I was like, okay, will you represent me? And he said, sure. And then, it was like, if you promise me 10 years of hard work, I'll change your life.
That is awesome.
And I was 14 years old. And by the time I was 24, he had changed my life. Granted.
That just gave me chills.
Yeah.
Well, granted, dude, in the middle of that 10 years, my parents, it's very public knowledge, they split up. And it rocked me. And that's kind of where the introduction to, my alcohol and partying and the world had opened for me. The MTV show and just, getting invited to everything. And Steve was and is still very important. Steve is the only dude in my life in a business sense that made the tough calls to me and cried to me and told me he was worried about me. That's the reason today that I'm sober. There's a few other people for sure, but knowing the bond and knowing what me and Steve have been through in the last 21 years that we've been working together through ups and downs on both sides of our lives, it's deeper than an agent, relationship. It's family 100%, which is really cool why, the family kind of 2.0 started back up and, was able to go with him to that and then able to actually put some skin in the game. And like, he's always been looking out for me for my future. And it's not for me, it's for my family. So if I didn't have Steve in my life from when I was 14, if I didn't have my mom and my dad who are just business, they're all business, bachelor's, master's degrees. And I would be broke or I'd probably be dead because they wouldn't have cared about me. But sitting here today at 35 years old, I've saved well, I've invested well. And if I wanted to retire, I could, but I don't want to because they've taught me hard work. They've taught me that there's always something else going on. And it's like, and then, my relationship with Bear, it's just been like, he wants to see us all succeed too.
Yep.